Like and subscribe. Maybe donate to the ramen with the link in description.
All right, it's time for day 10. Here it is right here. And today it is Peking duck flavor yakisoba.
All right, hey, this is Hans coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we've got that one I just showed you. Peking duck soba. Day 10. It's December 10th, 2025. Came out of the Nissin Germany advent calendar box. As you probably know, I live in Washington State, and there's craziness. Wind, rain, flooding. Not so much here, though. I mean, it's crazy, but today I'm going to show you. I go out on walks pretty much every day during the week, the Monday through Friday week. Sometimes on the weekends as well, and yeah, so here you go. This is in chronological order of me going out and doing that. But that's what Washington looks like, if you ever wondered. Got 3 minutes, it's counting down. But yeah, very windy day. Windy and kind of like spitting rain. Not too violent or horrible here. It's kind of funny. Sometimes in where I'm at, it's kind of like there's this kind of donut hole over where we are, and everywhere else gets a lot of rain, and then we really don't. It's strange. It either works out that way or it's the opposite. But it seems more often than not we get less than those north, southeast, and west of us. North of us, we have what they call a convergence zone. So, but I don't know what you're looking at right now. But what I do is I start out here in town, then I go on this trail and go through a lot of woodsy area and stuff, and then I end up in Bothell and walk around there a little bit. And after I do all that, I get on the bridge and walk across that, and then end up going back onto the trail. It's called the Burt Gilman Trail, and I take that towards Bothell and back from Bothell. And then I usually will stop by the, like the thrift store or something and check out the records, and then I don't know if I got any footage of it, but I stopped at the grocery store and got some more scallions, and then I came home. But yeah, lately it's been like around 9 or 8, quarter to 9, maybe give or take 5 minutes, and then I'm off, and then I get home like between 11:45 and 12:15. So it's a good outing, I like it. Yeah. I'm beat. I've been doing that 3 days in a row this week, and I'll probably go out again, depending on the activity outside. It's funny too. It's like after I get home, it seems like it gets a little more oomphy outside. But it's tough weather to know how to dress, because it's windy. It's rainy, but it's not cold right now. It's like the last time I looked, it was saying that it was like 56 degrees. Not last night, but the night before last, I went out and I had to go get some groceries for the fam, and yeah, I was out and I'm getting back, and it's what time? Like 7:40, and it was 57 degrees. That's like crazy warm. It's December. This isn't normal time for it to be in the close to 60 degrees, especially in the evening. That's like more spring weather here. But this area is very much known as, oh, Seattle, yeah, rain. We get it all in one shot, really. We get a couple times where it's just dumps and dumps and dumps during winter and late fall. And then in the spring, I don't know though. I think back east they get more rain than we do. But when we get rain, we get pretty good rain. A lot of squalls. But yeah, that's what I do. I go out and do that. Play me some Pokemon, some Pikmin. Yammer with Stumpy from North Little Rock. I think on this walk too, my Bluetooth got wet, so luckily I have a backup, but that's kind of lame. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. There's more. This one's taking a little bit longer to drain. But I want it to drain all the liquid. Okay, I think that's good. And then we go to make sure that stuff goes away. Not too bad today. I think that's the trick, to give it a little shakings at the end. Here, I'll let you come and watch as I stir the noodle. We have 1 sachet. So, I'm legally blind and I'm light sensitive. That's why I'm always wearing shades, right? Well, my wife went for an eye appointment. It's either, I think it was an ophthalmologist. That's like the eye doctor. Then there's ophthalmologists, which basically give you a prescription for glasses and that's it, I think. Nope, please don't take offense if you are an adept in the art of the eyeball knowledge knowing, and I'm wrong about that. But anyways, you know, they dilated her eyes and they numbed them up and all that good stuff. And she's like, it's like, I can't see, I have to wear shades. And I'm like, oh, welcome to my world. But they were like, oh, the correction you would need is so minor. They're like, your vision is like 20/25. You have just like a tiny correction. But she feels like her eyesight isn't as good as it was, so I'm like, maybe you get a second opinion. Because if you're saying it seems like your eyes are not working as well, they should be listening to that, I think. But I don't know. Oh, this is obnoxious. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I should have Christmas music since this is an advent calendar. Alright, Peking duck, huh? Let's peek at the Peking duck. There it is. Alright, cheers. Okay, I see that. It definitely has that kind of... If somebody said, dude, what flavor is that? I wouldn't immediately jump out and say Peking duck. But if they then ask me, does it remind you kind of like a seasoning for Peking duck? I'd be like, yeah, I can get with that. It's pretty good. I like it. That's pretty good. All right. Today's the short day for my kids. So on this day, they get done with school at 2:30 instead of 4:10. Or no, instead of 4. Is this the weird egg? I'm still like confused about that egg from yesterday. Let's see if this is it. This seems... It looks like egg to me. I don't know. I think the one I got yesterday was the weird egg. That is a jammy egg. And as I've been doing with the yakisoba, normally I would add some chashu, but since this is more of a fowl, I'm gonna go with no chashu today. But I will use the mayo. That, for sure. Now, do I want to do the scallion first? I think I do. It's funny, doing only one review a day, I'm using like one stalk of scallions a day. Usually I use like 3 or 4, and I use quite a bit of it. This was the last one from the last bunch that I got. And so, of course, with that, the last one, it's like they get more and more wet because they're, you know, going through their cycle of their life cycle. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that worked on it. And I need this. And I think instead of trying to sprinkle it, I'm just going to use a pinch. I've got like days to go until I get my my shichimi to show up. So I'm using that other stuff that I showed you the other day that's really old, and I don't even know if they make it anymore. So that's a thing. Yeah, why not? And I'm going to use some crushed red pepper as well. They could crush it a little more. I'm complaining about all my ingredients. Did you notice that? That is not very crushed red pepper, I gotta say. And I think it's over there, but I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's getting more gusty out there, folks. It's like when you're walking through the trees in the woods, it kind of makes you go, I don't want to get anything falling on my head. I want to make it home. I got lunch to make for my old lady. I don't have time to be get hit by a widowmaker or anything like that. I've learned not to mention such things to my wife because she gets like, don't even talk about that kind of crap. But it's like, you know, Here we go. Rotato, do your thing. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, that's it for today. It is dark. I'm going to hopefully be getting some good pictures for you for the post. These have been coming out, at least I've been getting everything ready and scheduling the YouTube videos to come out at 3:30. But then they're not out at 3:30. They're scheduled for the premiere at 3:30. So this will be probably, the post will come out like maybe 3:45. I don't know. Just stick around, watch when it happens, and there you go. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.